can see from the background, it's pretty chaotic over here as traders try to recover some of the items that were not badly affected by the fire. We are at the Makola Zongo Link today. Today is Tuesday, and the fire started about 8 days ago. That was last week Sunday, and the fire service was able to put out the fire just yesterday. So they've allowed people to be able to come and check if they could recover some items from the shops. Now we'll get on to speak to some of the affected traders and ask them how it has been for them so far. So have your things been affected by the fire?
Yes, we have been really affected.
Okay, so what kinds of things you sell here, and how did you even hear about the fire in the first place?
We have been affected in so many ways. One, our premises of work has not been gutted with the fire, but due to the fire, we are unable to access our premise to work. In as much as this has unfortunately been happening to us, around Friday, the worst thing happens when part of the building fell down, and it fell on our items. Me, for instance, my place of work has totally ground down. The one on my left has part of its structure down. The one on my right, the same thing. At the same time, we have been visited by thieves. They have stole some of our items. And upon the following day, which is Friday, they have broken part of the stores that has not been affected by the wall that fell down. The thief has invaded into the structure and they have stolen something out of it. So from last week Sunday up to today Tuesday, we are unable to work, and we are unable to. Today is the first day that we have been able to allow to assess our property and the damage of our properties.
Okay, so can you give me an estimate of how much you've lost?
This will be. I cannot give you an estimate even on my own property, but on others I cannot give you. But to give you an estimate, rough estimate from my perspective, I might say I have lost about 30,000. Something that was 30,000 cities on my own.
So
beside that, my machine, one has torn down, completely damaged. That's industrial machines. You know, it's even not 4 months. Yeah.
So sorry about that. And have the authorities been here? Have they told you anything? Is there anything that's going to be done for you?
Even the one who owns the property haven't spoke to us. Even the one who owns the property haven't.
You know the owner?
Yeah, we do.
Is he a Ghanaian?
I would say it's part Ghanaian and part Chinese. They should have known their property has affects others' property, and we are directly being affected as much as they are. Yeah, as much as they are. In as much as they were thinking about what has happened to them, they must also think about others. So that's why we are expecting them, if there's been some conversations about what to do next, but none. So we are giving them time, maybe tomorrow. Maybe at that time things have been settled, because they too has been affected. After that one, I cannot deny that. Yeah. Yeah.
So looking at the state of the building, looks like it's almost going to come down. Like this very tall building that we are standing in front of. Do you have anything to tell the government? I
have a conversation with the fire tenders, and they told me that the whole structure have to be demolished because everything inside has been affected by the fire. So that is what we know for now, that the whole building will be torn down. Yeah. That we cannot tell.
My parents sorry, and your friend said shop on it. And to me, I send shop back up because shop back up shida. The number shop back up, and to me, I man for serious. And to me, not cost neighbor, Sana, just me, dear America, me buy and pie, just them. Then you are crying to me.
It's going to make Moniama be
into me, never in Ashe. And never a crack a crab, but in Ashe.
Ubet me aka estimates be here losing here because of the fire.
Oh, and there billions. And your man wo. Yen your man so eton so e disca papa. And your man wo papa until nema there. Let's say and I say nema eton there. Obi aton ni there. E bi ton tables, glasses tables no. Aha, e bi no so ton yen ton line wo e chire ho pe table na chi. Yen ton line stiff ni setting no mo. Nema bebre ye ton nema wo e wo. And ye wo hostess nso esoro.
It's to say then I'm up say mamu.
Yen de ye hiamwa because ye nema ya boka pa. Nema ni nyina hye. Esoro wo nyina, nema ni nyina hye. Enti ye hiamwa. Enti se government be boa yen dia. Yes, the government so hu ye mobo. We say ya boka. Nema hye wo nim nema ketwa. Ne maybe won say bi kore gugu form ha bebre. Ankrofo esisa no. Krofo nema hye pa. Tie lusu nema, tie lusu ade pa ne chow. Omwa ye hu ye mobo no omwa ye. Yes, no a the government show power. Why?
Basically, she said they are still counting their losses. A lot of things have been lost due to the fire that happened last Sunday, and they've not been able to retrieve anything at all. The things that they got were just small, and she's appealing to the government to come to their aid because right now all their hope is lost. All their materials, all the things that they sell here have burnt in the fire.
And police for the jai say 5 p.m. no mufi ya no mukoe. Eti omukoe no yesa no pay embra mesiesie ha. Ye besiesie ya e kire onum na ye siesie no. Enkrofo ba ewia cables, enkrofo cables omaboka aboarding omu wia wo ho no. Ebi ahye, ebi anhye. Ti shops say wo ho. And na boys na fi ba bia ba so mo ye nkranfo nti no. Omo no mo ye entitled no mu wia enkrofo no yoma.
Why are you saying that thieves are invading the place and they are stealing things? Because since the fire service was not able to douse the fire all through last week, people were not allowed inside the building. But as of yesterday, they were able to douse the fire completely to a very large extent. And so they've allowed for the traders to come and see if they can recover some of their things. But when they came, they realized that there were some boys there who had come that they are natives of the land, so they are coming for the things that have not bent.
Well, shop no na chaona ke wake a shop in Shan. Last week Sunday, no rush fast no ban kwale a shop and when ni Jamaican walk away inside Ponua Loni be feel ni or Jamaica Dabi she been building a fear if Anya collapse war walkaya inside. So when any waba ni wake aloni bi wo ba lo ni bi anu kwale ni wo ba ne wona anu kwa me ba lo ni bi efe ni bi ne ke chuo ni alo julo e ba ju Tuesday ne ke chuo ni ife ni wona na oji ene
iti mobile mu enya monyama ni bi kra fanko
oh ni bi ni wona e she no kokra e na me no ni di no ni wona ke machine ji nko me ne ke chuo ni lo pe apart from lo a dex poneta na ke chuoni a gold ke ni bibe ni wo ba lo fe
anhye
anhye omo esisa ni nyina
it betumi estimate be ahe am lose because of fire.
Oh ebo inye machon ni ne bo shin Makola ke ebo nyomo bia ne no echuoni ye no won kwe no na me ba ke ka ba na me ba ba kunjo me na me ba ba ke le wole no ni wo ba fe.
So basically what she was saying is that when they heard about the fire, they came here and tried to collect some of the things that were remaining that didn't get burnt. But when they came here, on the Sunday of the fire, they were not allowed inside. But later, they asked them to come. By the time they came, thieves had invaded the place. They had taken away their machines and the things that they used to work. Right now, she cannot actually say how much they've lost in the fire, but she says that they've really lost so much and they are looking forward to whatever they will tell them next about the way forward. Here's the Public Relations Officer of the Ghana National Fire Service, DO3, Desmond Aka, speaking to GhanaWeb on the way forward.
We have secured that place and termed it as a security zone. So we are not allowing people to access that end. So anybody who goes there at his or her own risk. So that is the current situation.
Okay, so do you have any idea when or how soon it will be done? Because right now it looks quite fragile, and who knows?
Yes, we understand the risks there.
Yeah.
So we are doing our investigation, and we have also extended the invitation to the experts in the building field.
Okay.
So as and when they come and they're able to conclude on the assessment, I think that would call for the timelines as to whether we will do the how do you call it, the collapsing or the pull down, either today or whatever.
Okay,
So for now, I cannot give you any timeline.
Okay. From my interactions with the traders, it can be deduced that a lot of money has been lost due to the fire. They are calling on the government to come to their aid and help them to break even at least, or get some of their things back, even the building that has been affected. But here lies a big risk factor. The building that was affected by the fire, it lies here, and in no time it may come down if attention is not given to it as soon as possible. The residents over here also alerting the government that something has to be done about it now. They say that they have been promised that the building has to be demolished because it has been affected greatly by the fire. But how soon would that be done? My name is Stella J. Sogli for GhanaWeb TV.